Welcome friends. Today, I have come to talk to you about a group of invertebrates. The arthropods. You know what kind of animals these are, don't you? Don't worry. I'll explain them to you. Arthropods are very different from each other. But they have some characteristics in common. They have an external skeleton, also called exoskeleton, which serves as protection for their soft parts. Some of them change it several times during their lives in order to grow. This process is called molting. All arthropods have jointed legs. Depending on the number of legs they have, arthropods are divided into different groups, and insects have 6 legs. Like this ant, arachnids have 8 legs like this spider. Crustaceans have 10 legs like this crab. And myriapods all have more than 10 legs like this centipede. Arthropods can live on land, in the water, and can even fly. And now some interesting facts about arthropods. Arthropods are the most numerous group of animals. There are about 10 million different kinds all over the world. Impressive. Did you know that there is a species of ant that can lift up to 100 times its own weight? This would be the equivalent of a hand lifting 4 cars. Incredible. And that's it for arthropod friends. See you later. Come on guys, let's go faster. You can, and I think this is going to last a long time. Yay, bravo. Well guys, meanwhile I'm going to explain another group of invertebrates. Mollusks. You know what kind of animals these are, don't worry, I'll explain them to you. Mollusks are very different from each other, but they also have many things in common, such as their body is soft and sometimes protected by a shell and other times not. Mollusks are oviparous animals, that is, they are born from eggs. Mollusks are classified into gastropods, bivalves, and cephalopods. Gastropods are mollusks that move thanks to a muscular foot. You knew that its eyes are located in the tentacles. In this group, we find the snails. Bivalves have a shell that can close tightly to protect themselves from predators. They live in the sea and are normally attached to rocks or sand. Clams are within the group of bivalves. Cephalopods have no shell and have long tentacles. We can only see them in the water. Squids are within the group of cephalopods. Most mollusks, such as squid, live and move by swimming, although there are mollusks such as limpets that live attached to rocks or razor clams that live buried under land. Did you know that there are squid that can measure up to 14 meters, the size of a 5-story building? Impressive. But if this continues the same, I think that this snail race has not been a good idea. Well, I will cheer with more enthusiasm. See you later. Hello friends. Look how many earthworms there are here. Well, this reminds me that I have to explain this group of invertebrates, the worms. Do you know what type of animals these are? I'll explain it to you. Worms are animals with an elongated and soft body. Their skin is moist and they breathe through it. What a curious truth. And as you can see, they do not have legs, so they move by dragging their bodies thanks to their muscles and tiny spikes called setae that stab wherever they pass. Worms can be terrestrial, like earthworms, or aquatic, like leech, and be very careful with them. Yeah. You see them sometime. I'll tell you some curiosities about worms. Did you know that earthworms are super important for soil health? Through the tunnels they excavate oxygen in the soil and transport nutrients and minerals throughout their journey. How long would you say the longest worm that has ever been found measures? A meter 2.5. No, the longest worm ever found measured 55 meters. Well guys, I'll continue fixing my garden, see you later.
What a beautiful day at the beach. Wow, look at some fluorescent jellyfish. How cool. Today I'm going to talk to you about another group of invertebrates to which these jellyfish belong, the coelenterates. You know them, the coelenterates. They are marine animals that are divided into two groups, jellyfish and polyps. Jellyfish have a gelatinous body and are almost transparent. Their shape is similar to that of an umbrella, and at the bottom they have a mouth and tentacles. In the tentacles they have toxic substances that they use to capture their prey. Some jellyfish move through the water and others simply let themselves be carried by the sea currents. How lazy. Polyps are the other group of coelenterates. They live attached to rocks and corals thanks to a kind of suction cup with which they notice them. They also have tentacles and mouths that they use to feed, although unlike jellyfish they have them on the top. Be careful, it is seen that today the coelenterates are hungry. As you can see, there are coelenterates. They come in many types and colors and can be very pretty. Have you ever been stung by a jellyfish? If you ever see one on the beach, the best thing is it's about not losing your cool and walking away slowly. Jellyfish never attack. When human beings sting, it is only because you crossed their path. Well friends, I leave you. I hope you liked it. Hello friends. Today I have come to talk to you about two groups of invertebrates. The first group that I am going to talk to you about is the echinoderms. Do you know what kind of animals are these? Relax, we discover them. Echinoderms are exclusively marine animals. They move very slowly along the bottom of the sea thanks to their feet tiny. This starfish, for example, has them on the bottom. Just like his mouth. Its body is covered by plates that have spikes or spines. Wow, have you seen this sea urchin? Be very careful with them. Within the group of echinoderms we also have sea cucumbers and sea lilies. What fun animals! Do you want to hear a curious fact? Did you know that when starfish lose some of its extremities, a new one grows in its place? The other group of invertebrates that I am going to talk to you about today is sponges. Sponges are animals with a porous body. Many are soft and smooth, but others can be hard and rough. They only live in seas and oceans and are usually subject to other elements such as rocks or corals. They cannot move. That's why for a long time it was thought that they were plants instead of animals. Do you know why sponges don't make their own food like sponges? Plants feed on plankton and organic substances in the water through their pores. Did you know that sea sponges have been used for centuries for personal hygiene? And this has been all about echinoderms and sponges. I continue researching more about animals. See you later.
¿Te ha gustado el vídeo? Tenemos mucho más. Suscríbete al canal Cultura de todo el mundo, haciendo clic en la foto.